Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How is everyone doing today? A very happy new year to all whoever is tuned into this particular video. So we're focusing on channeled messages once again. I will be doing separate channeled messages for each zodiac. However, I'm going to channel them in the order that it is drawn to me to be able to start messages for that particular sign. So I'll go ahead and timestamp it down below. Feel free to go ahead and watch other signs, cross-watch, wherever it is that you are guided to tune in and listen. So if this is the first time that you're listening to my channeled messages, I like to tap into letters that could be a part of the person that you're focused on. It could be their initials, parts of their name. I could tap into parts of your name, and then I'll take a look at the zodiac signs that are coming to me for that particular message and any particular names that are coming through. In addition to that, I'll also bring forward whatever love messages I am able to channel. That is what I'm focused on here for each sign, mostly love messages, but I never know what's going to come through when I channel, so I'll bring it forward as it presents itself. All right, guys, so this is general as always. It's much like a card reading without the cards, okay? So please do take the parts of it that make sense for you always and release the parts that don't make sense for you. And let's get going. The very first sign that I'm tapped into here, guys, is Scorpio. So Scorpio, perhaps there's a reason why I am channeling messages for you first. Maybe you're listening to this. There could be a particular situation that's either super challenging or you need clarification. But whatever reason, you are the first sign that's popping up here. I feel for some of you, you could also be thinking of another Scorpio. Of course, you could be cross-watching for a Scorpio. I'm just picking up that there are individuals that have a lot of Scorpio representation. That could either be you, the listener, or the person that you are thinking about. So let me go ahead and focus on the letters here. C is coming through. E, A, R, D, P, and G. Zodiac signs that are presenting itself here for Scorpio. Gemini. As I mentioned, another Scorpio could be in the picture. For some of you guys, you might also be focused on another water sign. So it could be Cancer, it could be Pisces. I'm picking up off of Aquarius and Taurus as well. So as far as names that I am channeling, I'm picking up off of CC. It could be either CECE or CICI. It could also be somebody's initials, first and last name, or somebody's nickname, but C is coming through CC. Ben is presenting itself, could be Benny, could be Benedict, Benjamin. I'm seeing it spelled B-E-N-N-Y or B-E-N-N-I-E. I'm also hearing Joe, could be Joseph, could be Joey. Could be male or female, actually. Could be Joanne, could be Joe, either J-O-E or J-O. Greg is presenting itself. George is also coming through. Gina, so I'm getting G names coming through there. I'm also getting Earl, could be Eileen, could be Earlene. Elizabeth could also be Liz, as well as Beth. I'm also hearing Kevin. Somebody's name could be Kevin. So those are the names, letters, and signs. Let me see what the messages are for you, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm getting that there are significant things that are coming in for Scorpio, and I'm picking up off of a time frame of 3 months. So possibly, obviously, from now all the way through March or even part of April. This is definitely love related. I'm feeling a strong bond that somebody has with you. They're more than likely at a distance. They're not with you right now. This could be a past love, could be an ex-partner. It could have been that you guys drifted apart, not that there was any sort of official breakup. This person has been thinking about you and wanting to not necessarily pick up where you guys left off, but the need to talk to you. There's something that they feel that they've been putting off and really wanting to talk to you. So you might hear from this person within the next 3 months. It could either be a phone call. For some of you who are really active on social media, maybe they will reach out that way. It could be a text. For some of you guys, though, this person might actually surprise you by stopping by. So you might not even be expecting it, and out of the blue, you open the door and there they are. I'm picking that up for some of you. And of course, more than likely, that's for those of you who would be open to that experience rather than those of you who really don't want to talk or reconnect with an ex-partner. That's what I'm getting for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. So moving on to Gemini. I'm picking up off of a Gemini vibe. This could be for those of you who are partnered up with another Gemini. Does not necessarily have to be sun sign. Maybe they've got Gemini, more than one Gemini placement in their chart. Maybe you do as well. Gemini is, of course, referencing the twins of the zodiac. Some of you guys, I feel, this might be a twin flame connection for some of you that are listening to this. For those who are in separation, it's almost like it's as if they never left your life because you feel them so strongly, even though they're not physically there with you. This person thinks a lot about you, Gemini, and when they do that, perhaps you're picking up off of that energy, that vibe, and then it just brings up the memories that you guys have shared. So you're feeling it as well. Some of you guys might have actually had dreams about an ex-partner, somebody that you actually considered to be the one, your life partner, but something got in the way and you guys parted ways. I'm picking up off of the energy of so many fantasies that this person has. And I gotta say, some of those fantasies are very intense and passionate, if you know what I mean. So the physical connection, the chemistry, it's coming through. And I have a feeling, Gemini, some of you guys are really connecting heavily in the 5D. Also in your dreams. This is coming through in your dreams. For now, that's the way it's presenting itself. But I feel eventually there will come a time where you guys will have the opportunity to reconnect here in 5D. So let me tap into some letters for you guys. For Scorpio, I picked up off of the letter C, and I'm picking up off of the same thing for Gemini. So the person you might be thinking about, their name could start with a C, or that's a prominent letter in their name. R is also coming through. L, T, Y, the letter V, the letter J. Somebody could be a junior here. If it's not a junior, more than likely they have like the first and last name of a parent, but maybe their middle name is different. So they're not exactly a junior, but they could get referred to as a junior, even though technically they're not. I don't know who that makes sense for, but I am picking that up. As far as names, I'm hearing JoJo. So that's coming through as a nickname. It could be male or female. I'm also picking up off of Joey or even Joseph. Joe, J-O, could be female. I'm hearing Yardley. Either that's somebody's last name. It could be a nickname. Matthew is coming through. Chad, could be Chadwick as well. I'm hearing Brenda. I'm hearing Miriam, could be M-A-R-I-A-M, could also be M-I-R-I-A-M, Miriam, which is interesting because my own mom, her name is Miriam, and people would always call her Miriam, but it was actually with an A, Miriam. So that could be a specific message for somebody. Jane is coming through as well. I'm hearing Giselle, could also be L-E-L-L-E. Oscar is coming through. Chrissy, could be Krista, could be Christine, Christina. Okay, so those are the names presenting itself here for Gemini. But yeah, it does seem that there is the possibility, Gemini, that you might reconnect with possibly a twin flame. You know, it's definitely somebody that you feel very strongly for still in your heart space, and they for you. Okay, so the next sign that I am channeling for is Capricorn. So Capricorn, let's get into some letters here. N, presenting itself. T, B, P, E is coming through, D as well. I'm actually seeing a couple of D's. So it could be somebody's name that's got two D's, or it could be someone's initials are D, D. But it could also be somebody's name like Dee, D-I-D-I, or D-E-E, D-E-E. Okay, so as far as names that I'm picking up, Patty is coming through, could also be Patricia. Somebody could also go by Pat. It could also be Patrick. I'm hearing Marley. Could also be Mary. Whenever I pick up off of Mary, I'm picking up like an alternate name to that, or an additional name next to Mary. Could be Marianne, could be Mary Elizabeth. Let's see what else here. Victor is coming through. Anna could also be Anne. So A-N-A, A-N-N-A, as well as Annie is coming through. Okay, so those are the names. Capricorn, let me see what the messages are. What I'm hearing here is for you to be encouraged through what you're doing that's uplifting you and adding to your life. So this could be focused on self-love. This could be focused on self-improvement. It could be focused on your own healing in whatever way you need that to happen. I feel that there are certain things that you need to address within your own life before love can actually come in, or before love can go to the next level in a relationship, if that makes sense. I'm picking up off of an addiction, like an addictive behavior for you, Capricorn. So take that if it makes sense. It doesn't have to be drug addiction, although maybe that could be what someone's struggling with. It's just an obsessive, addictive behavior, which, interestingly enough, picks up off of the Devil card in Tarot. So address that part of your life, Capricorn, if that's something that you're going through, something that needs to be addressed for sure. For some of you, it might need by way of counseling, or you need to get professional assistance in order to tackle that particular addiction. Because this is the year for healing. That is what I'm getting. That you will actually achieve something major in your life that has something to do with you specifically. Once you do that, it's got something to do perhaps with past baggage or old wounds. The moment you are able to tackle that and heal from it, that's when you really open up the opportunity for true love, for real love to come into your life. Because that love has to start with you. If your cup is empty, you need to be able to focus on filling it for yourself. You are not looking to anyone to complete you. This is work that you need to do on your own. Once you do that, you're not looking for the type of love that really needs somebody to do all of this work for you, because that's work that you needed to do on your own. So that is a huge message that's coming through for Capricorn. All right, so hopefully that helps someone, but that's a pretty intense energy that I am picking up for you, Capricorn. And let this be the year to tackle it and to move on from it. All right, the next sign will be focused on Libra. Libra, let's go ahead and take a look at some letters here for you. So A is presenting itself here. D, T, W, N, Z, and the letter I. So as far as names that are presenting itself, I'm hearing Adrian. That could actually be male or female. And I believe they're spelled differently depending on gender. I'm hearing Davis. That could be, of course, somebody's first name, but it could also be somebody's last name. I'm hearing Roger. I'm hearing Belinda. Could also be Belle or Linda. I'm hearing Everett. Could be first or last name. I'm hearing Jonathan. Could also be John. Could be Johnny. I'm actually seeing it spelled Jon as well as John. So let me go ahead and take a look at the zodiac signs that are coming through for you, Libra. Gemini is presenting itself. You and this person might both be representing air signs. Virgo is coming through. Let's see what else. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries. Those are the signs. So let me go ahead and tap into the energy of what's happening for you, what's coming through for Libra. I'm hearing this is the year for advancement. If things have been stagnant in your life, Libra, whether pertaining to your romantic life, of course, but it could also have something to do with your livelihood. It could have something to do with higher education. It could be perhaps being promoted to a new level at your job. But there's some major achievements that you will know about as the year unfolds. For some of you, it could happen first half of the year. For others, it might actually happen during Libra season. So that's pretty nice. As far as love connections that are in separation, for some of you, it has been a very long time, and maybe you're thinking, you know what? There is just no fixing things. It's been a very long time. This person's probably no longer thinking about me. And that could certainly be the case for some of you, but what I can't tell you is what I'm picking up is that there could be past loves, old flames that come across your mind, and believe me, they are still thinking about you. You know, for some of you guys, this person, they're stuck on the memories because you guys had some pretty nice memories. And some of those memories, I must say, it was very intimate. They think about that. There's something about the way you guys touched each other, embraced each other, kissed each other. I mean, the intimate moments were fire. It was very passionate. It was very intense. And, you know, maybe you both have moved on to other relationships since you and this person have gone into separation. But for some reason, they always go back to the feelings that they had with you. And if you are experiencing that for yourself and you think about this person, you guys might be experiencing some synchronicities here. You might even be thinking about each other at the very same time without even realizing it. So yes, this person still remembers you. They still think about you. You are very much a part of their heart. And I have a feeling if you're relating to this, you hold a very special place in your heart for them as well. That is what I'm getting there, Libra. I don't think I did names for you guys, did I? Forgive me if I didn't. Let me tap into that. I might have already done names, but I'm still picking up off of the energy to do more names. Ed is coming through. Edward. Lee is also presenting itself. L-E-E. I'm kind of picking up that Lee could be part of a longer name. So if that makes sense for somebody. I'm also hearing Armand or Armando. Picking up off of Alan as well. A-L-L-A-N as well as A-L-A-N. I'm also hearing Meredith. I'm picking up off of Tim or Timothy. Carol is also coming through. And Josh or Joshua. Those are the names for Libra. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you this time. Hopefully there was something there that you were able to relate to. All right, next sign that is coming through for me is Taurus. Taurus, let's start off with your letters. V is coming through. O. L. D. F. X. W. And the letter P. As far as names that are presenting itself here, right off the bat, I'm hearing Patrick. That could be Pat, could be Patricia, could be Patty. I'm also hearing Paul. Could also be Paula, could be Pauline. So any of the names that stem from Paul. Emmy is also coming through. Could be Emma, could be Emmanuel. I'm hearing Rosie. Could also be Roseanne, Rosanna, Rosita. Evelyn is also coming through. I'm hearing Jade. Jason is presenting itself as well. Aubrey is coming through. Connie is presenting itself. I'm hearing Butler. That could, of course, be someone's first name, but I'm picking it up as a last name for somebody. And then I'm hearing Tony. Tony could be male or female. Could be part of a longer name like Antoinette. Could also be Antonio. So let me go ahead and focus on the sun signs for you, Taurus. Pisces is coming through. Scorpio, Libra, Aries, and Aquarius. So let me focus on the messages that are coming through. Ooh, so what I'm getting right off the bat for you, Taurus, is that this is your year. And if that fires you up hearing that, maybe you really needed to hear that finally things are going your way. And it would absolutely help you if you believe that, especially if you have not had the best of luck in love, if you have been struggling in other areas of your life. Focus on the fact that I am channeling this energy and it is coming through for me, letting me know this is your year to make it happen. So again, that could apply to your romantic life. It could apply to your career, could apply to higher education for some of you. It could apply to so many things, but this is your year. That's a fantastic, amazing, uplifting energy for you, Taurus. I love that for you. Let's see what else. This is also the year to work out any major issues in your romantic life, in your connections. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to voice your concerns or your opinions, especially if you don't want to rock the boat or upset your person, because at the end of the day, you need to be able to get those things off your chest. It'll only stress you out if you don't speak up. And you are half of that relationship. So don't be afraid to just air it all out. Get everything out on the table. Don't hold anything in. It'll just fester and stress you out later if you don't address it early on. For those of you who are in separation, Taurus, I feel the possibility of a reunion the first half of the year. So just have some patience if you're not seeing any sort of sign that your person is coming back or that they're even open to the possibility of reconnecting. You just continue to focus on you. Tackle what it is that you need to tackle within your own life. And whoever is meant to come back to you, the universe will take care of it. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let me see what sign is popping up next. I've got Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and take a look at some letters for you. A is presenting itself, V, W, E, F, J, a D, and a Z. As far as names that I am picking up for Sagittarius, Zach or Zachary could be a name for someone. There's not a whole lot of Z names, I don't think, but that's what's coming through. Charlie, could be male or female. Charles, Charleston. Could also be Carly or even Carl. Amy is coming through. Could be A-M-Y, the traditional spelling. Could also be A-I-M-E-E. I'm just picking that up as well. Jordan is presenting itself here for you, Sagittarius. Jamie as well. Brooke is coming through. Let's see what else here. Natalie is presenting itself also. Could be Nat as well, or Nathaniel. Those are the names for Sagittarius. Zodiac signs that are presenting itself here, Sag, are Leo, Aries. So the person that you're thinking about could also be a fire sign. Let's see what else. Pisces is coming through. Libra. And Gemini. As far as the messages that are coming through for you, Sagittarius, let's see. Okay, the message that I'm getting is don't try to force it if you know it's just not meant for you. And sometimes when we have our hearts set on a particular outcome with someone, and we know it's going to be really difficult to make it happen, what I'm getting here is take a step back from it, whatever that situation is. If it's got something to do with your love life, if let's just say you're really into someone, but they're not reciprocating your interests or whatever it is that you're bringing towards them, take a step back from that and allow them to, kind of assess it for themselves. If they're really interested, then they'll make it known, but you're not meant to put your life on hold waiting for somebody who may or may not be interested in you to make a move. So perhaps this is a sign for you to go in a different direction, or in the meantime, focus on yourself, whatever areas of your life need to be worked on. And the right person will come through for you. I feel that especially for my singles or those of you who are certainly in between relationships. And that could apply to an ex-partner as well. You know, you might still love this person, you still care for them, but they are your ex for a reason. And if they're not showing you any signs that they're wanting to return, then let it go. You know, set it free. If it really is meant for you, the universe will find a way to bring it back to you. That is what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so moving on, guys. Let me see what sign is coming through next for me. So I'm picking up off of the energy of Cancer. Cancer, let me go ahead and focus on your letters here. E is presenting itself, the letter N, R, G, J, W, S, F. Those are the letters. Okay, so let me see what names I'm able to tap into here. Wes is coming through. Could also be Wesley. Ariel is coming forward. Everly. That's not a very common name, but that is what I'm hearing. Everly. That could be first or last name, or even middle name. I'm also hearing Elgin, E-L-G-I-N. Olivia is presenting itself here. Could also be Olive or even Liv. Leah is coming through, L-E-A as well as L-E-A-H. I'm also hearing Aaliyah. And there's various ways of spelling that, Aaliyah. Constance, I'm hearing. Harry is coming through. Picking up off of H names, so Heather, Hillary. I'm also picking up off of Houston. That could be somebody's name, but it could also be somebody who's from Houston. And I'm hearing Ace. That's either somebody's name or a nickname. That's what I've got for you, Cancer. So let me go ahead and tap into the zodiac signs. Some of you guys might actually have a real connection with another Cancer. That does not mean that their sun sign is Cancer. They just might have Cancer placement. I'm also picking up off of Aries, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries. Let me go ahead and focus on the messages here. I'm hearing the words let go. That's different for every person. So you know what it is that you might be holding on to that you need to let go of, whether it is a person, a behavior, an experience, the past, whatever it is that's no longer serving a purpose in your life, Cancer. You know what or who it is that you need to let go of. Make this the year that you actually take action to do that, because there's so much better that wants to come in for you, whether romantically speaking, whether that's got something to do with maybe a dead-end job that you're still there and you deserve better. It could be friendships that you've had in the past. You guys had a falling out, and maybe, you know, they're still wanting to return and be a part of your life, but you know that ultimately it's not a good idea. You know, there could be so many things that you know is no longer meant to be a part of your future. Let me see what else here. I'm also hearing the words, stop taking someone back. So if you relate to this, you and this person, you guys are on this merry-go-round of being in and out of each other's lives. And it doesn't take much, perhaps, to have them come back. You know, you're very attracted to this individual. Maybe you have so much attraction and love for them. But I'm also picking up either a toxic energy or you know they're just not good for you. So it's time to let them go. however difficult that might be. I do pick up off of new love on the horizon for you though, Cancer. It's just that there's some old baggage here that really needs to be addressed and thrown out, you know, in order to lighten the energy that is surrounding you so that you can actually attract new love or real love or true love. Because there's somebody out there who is meant to be for you. And I'm picking up off of a very good energy compatibility, a perfect match. Could be a divine countership for you. But there's just somebody that's kind of lingering. Someone's lingering. Could be an ex-partner. Or again, you guys are on and off. They keep coming back. You take them back. They hurt you. You let them go. But not really. You know, it's that type of energy. It's temporary. So you need to put your foot down and end that so that you can experience better, certainly when it comes to your romantic life. So I don't know who that's for, but that is what's coming through for Cancer. All right, Pisces, let me go ahead and focus on the letters that are coming through for you. The letter I, J, A, D, X, S, and R. Those are the letters. So let me go ahead and see what names are presenting itself here. For Pisces, I'm hearing Irene. Could be Irina as well, or Rena. I'm hearing Yolanda. I'm hearing Sam. Could be Samantha, could be Sammy, could be Samuel. I'm hearing Chris. Could be male or female, could be short for Christine, Christopher. I'm hearing Ada, A-D-A. I'm also hearing Ida. Could be A-I-D-A, could be A, or it could be I-D-A. I'm also hearing Jensen. Could be first or last name. J-E-N-S-E-N. I'm also hearing Hal. And I'm also hearing Martin. Could be Martin. Could also be Martina for someone. Tina. Mark is coming through as well. Could be M-A-R-K. Could be M-A-R-C. All right, let me go ahead and tap into some messages here for you, Pisces, and let's see what comes forward. I'm hearing love is surrounding you. Either you're already in a relationship, and of course, no relationship is perfect. You and your person, you guys might have your fair share of ups and downs, but this is coming through for some of you where you really feel like you have met your person. You guys are good. And for some of you guys, you're wondering, does this really have what it takes to go the distance? And I'm hearing a resounding yes. You have found your person. So this is one of those connections where you're meant to nurture it, appreciate it. Don't take this person for granted because they really are meant for you. You have found your person. Your search is over, Pisces. That's for those of you who are in a content relationship and everything is good. For those of you who are single, however, for Pisces, I'm picking up around your own Pisces season is when love might find you, or certainly the opportunity to connect with someone in particular where you guys are very compatible. So as the year unfolds, you might find that you've met your match as well. For those of you who are in separation, I'm picking up summertime as to when a reconnection or certainly the opportunity to have a conversation. There could be unfinished business there for some of you. So just hang tight and have patience. It might not happen until either summertime or the second half of the year. That is what I'm getting for Pisces. All right, guys, my next sign coming through is Leo. So Leo, let's go ahead and grab some letters for you. I'm picking up off of M, D, F, Y, V, T, J, and a G. Names that are presenting itself here for me. I'm hearing Valerie. Could also be Veronica. Amanda is coming through. Marianne is coming forward. Michael could also be Mikey, could be Mike. I'm also hearing Michaela, so all forms of that name. Rich or Richard presenting itself also. I'm hearing Bobby, could be Bob, could be Robert. Roberta as well for a female. Lou is coming through, also Louise, Louisa. Garrett is coming through. Jared is also presenting itself. And Wayne is presenting itself. So those are the names for Leo. Let me go ahead and tap into some energies for your message here. I'm picking up off of the energy here, Leo, that you're ready for something or someone new. You might be in a relationship, but I'm just kind of feeling a stagnant energy where you're kind of just going through the motions. If you are in this partnership, the excitement has kind of fizzled and you're just wanting to explore. But you got to be mindful of being considerate of the other person. So if you are discontent in an existing partnership, you really have to take action to either end things or be honest and let them know how you're feeling so that you guys can tackle it together. Because what I'm ultimately getting for you, Leo, is if you were to turn this into like a third party situation, it would backfire on you big time. So definitely don't do that. Like, stay away from that type of drama, because I'm ultimately getting here that tower moment that you would experience would weigh heaviest on you and it would not end well. So if you're not happy in an existing partnership, just say so. You know, be open, be honest, communicate. Let them know what your concerns are. And you might find that they are feeling it as well, and maybe giving you guys the opportunity to really talk about it and address it, and, you know, maybe revive the partnership. But third party drama would bite you in the butt. So try to avoid that. Let me see what else for Leo. If you've been thinking about traveling, I'm picking up the best time for travel. Possibly spring season. But summertime could also be a really good time for you to do that. And for some of you guys, it could even be around the holidays. And I'm picking up a lot of red hearts off of these energies. So to me, that's the need to visit somebody that you care for and love. That could be a romantic connection, of course, but it could also be a friendship. It could even be a family member. So those are specific time frames and energies that I am picking up for you, Leo, as far as travel. And I really pick up off of a very happy, fulfilling energy from that. So happy travels, okay? So let me go ahead and see who is next. So the next sign that I am able to channel here is Aquarius. So Aquarius, let's go ahead and pick up off of the letters for you. The letter F is coming through. P, A, Z, M, R, B, and T. Let me go ahead and see what names I'm able to channel for you, Aquarius. Thomas is coming through. Could be Tom, Tommy. Harrison is presenting itself. That could be somebody's last name, but of course it could be someone's first name. I'm hearing Mitch. Could also be Mitchell. Nick is coming through. Could be Nikki. Could be Nicholas. I'm also hearing Warren. I'm hearing Miguel. Let's see. I'm also picking up off of Natalia is how I'm hearing it. Natalia could be Natalie. Could be Nat or Nathaniel for someone also. Vincent is coming through. Could be Vince as well. Victoria is coming through as well. Could be Vicky. Allison is presenting itself. Steve, Stephanie, Steven, Stevie, that's presenting itself also. All right, Aquarius, let me go ahead and see what zodiac signs are presenting itself here. Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius. Okay, let me go ahead and see what the messages are for you, Aquarius. Okay, well, I'm hearing the words keep still. So if, let's just say things might be a little bit chaotic for you, to where you're constantly moving, constantly doing, especially if it's for other people aside from yourself, or you just have a super busy life, busy schedule, I'm just ultimately getting that it'll catch up to you. So make this the year to organize yourself and to lessen the load of what you're carrying, especially if you just feel like you're being pulled in so many directions. And I'm also getting that it might be affecting your love life, especially if you find that you just don't have enough time. You don't have enough hours in the day to dedicate to your personal life, because more than likely, maybe your work environment is just pulling you away from that part of your life. So try to maybe make a list and see where you can lessen the load so that you can make time for your romantic partnerships, somebody that you love, somebody that you want to spend time with. Because if that continues, I have a feeling that relationship might ultimately fizzle, and more than likely it'll be due to the lack of togetherness, the lack of being together and spending time. Because I'm picking up that there's somebody here that you feel very connected to, very compatible. You really care for this person, but there's a lack of spending time. So just try to use your time wisely, Aquarius. Definitely make time for the one that you love. And you might even have to assess your work environment. Are you actually doing something that you love? Because if you don't, that might be pulling you in all sorts of directions as well. Because you could be on the fence. You could be confused as to what it is that you want to do. So it's just one of those things where you have to concentrate and focus on what it is 100% that you want, so that you can alleviate all of the extra stuff. And that, I feel, is what's going to create more time for you to spend with the one that you love. I don't know who that's for, but that is what I'm getting for Aquarius. All right, Aries, you are up next. Let me go ahead and see what I am channeling for you by way of letters. L is coming through. O, H, B, D, R, E, and W. As far as names that I'm able to channel for you, Aries, William is coming through here. Could be Will, could be Willie, could be Billy or Bill. I'm hearing Ashton. That could be first or last name. Or somebody's name could be Ash, A-S-H or A-S-H-E. I'm hearing Sienna. Sienna could also be spelled with a C. Brandon is coming through. Brad or Bradley is also presenting itself. I'm hearing Eddie, could be Ed, Edward. I'm hearing Blake, could also be Blakely. Darren is coming through. I'm actually seeing it spelled a couple of different ways. Daron, Darren. Could also be Darin for somebody. Elizabeth is coming forward. Carolyn is coming through. Chris, could be Christopher. Could be Chrissy, could be Christina, could be Christine. I'm also hearing Leslie, could be Les, could be Lee. So those are the names. Aries, let me go ahead and see what zodiac signs are coming through for you. Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aries. So you could be thinking of another Aries. There could be different placements in their chart, not necessarily sun sign Aries. So let me tap into the energy and see what's coming through for you. Wow, so I'm getting the message that this is going to be a very good year for you. And you're certainly going to have moments this year that'll make you extremely happy. And I'm picking up that it's not just your love life. This could actually be the year where everything falls into place. Not only love, could be friendships, could be your interaction with family. It could be your finances, your work environment. There's a lot of good things that are presenting itself here for you. A lot of it might actually happen during Aries season. So we're looking at March and April here. There could also be a very special birth date present that you receive this year, either monetarily. It could be an unexpected visit. It could be a particular item that you've been wanting forever. But it's going to make you happy, whatever that is. There's the possibility, too, of engagements or even marriage for Aries this year. Either you already know that. You could be engaged to be married, or you're in the middle of planning a wedding. Very exciting. Some of you guys are also going to hit some major milestones in your personal life. You could be expecting your first child. You might be expanding your family. Some of you might actually be moving, maybe to a dream house, or it could be your very first home. Lots of milestones coming through here for you, Aries. So really, really nice energies. Wow, I love that one. That's what I have for you. And lastly, but certainly not least, Virgo. Let me go ahead and pick up off of the letters for you. L, R, D, J, O, C, A, S. All right, let me see what names are coming through here. Delilah is coming through. I'm also picking up that someone's name might actually be Deli. I don't know. I'm just picking that up. Deli. Not the delicatessen. It's somebody's name that's coming through in that way. Deli. Could also be Ellie. Let's see what else here. Other names that are presenting itself. Rihanna is coming through. Ray is presenting itself. Diane could also be Diana. Anna as well. Dan or Daniel presenting itself too. Morrison is coming forward. That could be somebody's last name. West is coming through. That could be someone's last name, but it could also be someone's first name. Aiden is coming through as well. David also coming through. Could be Dave, Davy. Davis as well, that's presenting itself. Aaron is coming through, Aaron. Could also be Aaron, Erin. And I'm lastly picking up off of Zoe. Could be Zoe, could be Zoey. All right, Virgo. So let's tap into some messages here for you. Ooh, I'm picking up off of this message that this is the year for triumph for Virgos. I had a really nice message for Aries. It's coming through with a very similar energy here, Virgo, where this is the year for achievement. This is the year for love. This is a year for happiness, good health, and all of the good things that you're really wanting to manifest your way. For those of you who are in separation, there are a few surprises that are going to come in for Virgo, possibly during Virgo season. So August and September. Just live your life though. Don't wait for it. Just let it come to you. I'm kind of feeling here for Virgo that you are a bit of a magnet this year. So you have the ability to attract so much your way, whether that's love, romance. For those of you in separation, you might have a reconciliation here. Abundance, prosperity, finances, promotions, raises. All of that is possible for you to manifest this year, Virgo. And one last message here. If you're planning a trip this year, just plan accordingly. I mean, I am a Virgo as well, so we're pretty organized, and it's coming through with the energy that you got to organize even more, especially if you plan to do quite a few trips this year. Just be mindful of lost items. Yeah, that's the only negative that I'm picking up, that you might end up losing something of value. So just be mindful of where you put things or how you pack things and where you put your belongings, because you might ultimately experience some sort of loss in that way. But I am picking up a temporary energy from that. So if you lose something, more than likely you'll end up finding it or somebody turns it in. So it's temporary. But overall, very good energies coming through for Virgo. Wow, guys, that was a lot. So hopefully whatever sign you listened to or cross-watched, that there was something there that resonated with you. Feel free to go ahead and share it down in the comments. We'd love to be able to read through them and, to be able to compare and see what resonated with the community. And that's it for now, guys. I'm working on more readings for you. So if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you do. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.